at the start of the tournament and said, I can give you two options. You can either be straight through to the final or you can be in the eliminator with no guarantee that you're going to win. Which would you prefer? If anyone said to me, oh, I'd love to be in the eliminator, I'd tell them that they were lying.
Big Basket presents RCB podcast.
Your first season as a coach and you're into the finals. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I said, we've played some great cricket throughout this competition. I think obviously getting off to such a good start in 𝗵𝗵 was amazing. What we've had throughout the competition in every game is we've just had so many different people stand up. We've had so many people who've won Player of the Match awards, which is amazing, but we've fielded brilliantly. It's something that 𝗵𝗲 was really keen on kind of through the auction, was having a really good kind of fielding unit.
I guess if you were topping the group, you would know that you have this week-long 6-day break, so it's not unusual in a way to find yourself in this position. But does a player in you still kind of be like itching towards the final, and the coach of you has to temper that down and say, guys, hang on, we've got a process?
I just think like there's a huge amount that's said about this gap, right? If I went and surveyed everyone in this competition at the start of the tournament and said, I can give you two options. You can either be straight through to the final or you can be in the eliminator with no guarantee that you're going to win. Which would you prefer? If anyone said to me, oh, I'd love to be in the eliminator, I'd tell them that they were lying. So I think it's one of those things that everyone will talk about because of what's gone before, but you can't tell me anyone who would rather have played in an eliminator that they've got no guarantee in winning than to be straight through to the final. All it will come down to is who plays better cricket on the day. If that's us, brilliant. Hopefully it is us. If it isn't us, it isn't because we've had a week from the last game. It's because we didn't play as well as Delhi played.
There's another aspect to this is where you focused on those 6 days and said, okay, 2 days, do whatever you want. How, in your own experience, I mean, you've won a World Cup final. There isn't a greater final to win than that. In your experience of being able to take the pressure off, does it work like that? Does it work for everyone? Are there some players who just want to be in it?
It's been not necessarily a long tournament, but it's been really full on. The games, especially in 𝗵𝗵, kind of came thick and fast, and everyone, you obviously got some overseas here who were away from home, and even the Indian girls, apart from Radha, who's basically at home now, but even the Indian girls, they're away from home. It's a full-on tournament with obviously the cricket and media and all of that sort of stuff. So to give people some space for a couple of days, a couple of the girls went home, a few of the staff went home. And so just the opportunity to kind of switch off, get away from cricket and then come back really refreshed. We've had a couple of days of really good training. I can guarantee no one, if we'd have trained every day, all day, every day for the next 6 days, no one would have been any better come the final. Probably they'd have been worse. I think you've got to trust that everyone knows themselves well to know how to manage this week, and actually to get away for those few days and switch off and almost not think about the final is a really positive thing to do.
Big Basket presents RCB podcast.